Okay, it's a Wednesday, February 10th, about noon. Just got done putting the tent down, and I got about a 90-minute drive to get to Houston, which is the next port of call for tonight. So, had an awesome night last night camping on the beach. It's been said before, but I'll say it again, there's not much that beats camping on the beach. So, it was a really quiet, peaceful night listening to the waves, and looking forward to getting back into civilization though, and seeing some friends and family over the next several days.
All right, it's Thursday, February 11th, about noon. Just leaving my friend's house in Houston, and I'm gonna be on the road for about 3 hours, heading west towards Austin, where I'm gonna hang out for several days and see my brother and some other family and friends that live in Austin. And from there, then do a road trip with my same friend here for about 5 days. And so that's the general plan.
Okay, it's Wednesday, February 17th. I haven't had the cameras on in a while since I got to Austin. A couple reasons. One, I just kind of wanted to reconnect with my brother and have some good one-on-one time with him, which we did, which was awesome. Secondly, I don't know if you can see it out the window, but Texas got the biggest snowstorm that they can remember in several years, and the power has been out in a lot of places, luckily not at our house, and everything's pretty much shut down, so there's really nothing to film or to see. So we just spent like 5 days or something just kind of hanging out and sitting around watching movies and relaxing. It was pretty nice, but very quiet. So anyways, today I'm braving the winter conditions and trying to head to Lake Corpus Christi State Park, where I have some camping reservations, and the weather should be a little bit better because it's about 2 or 3 hours south of here. So that's where I'm headed, with some errands along the way. Hopefully things are open. All right, so keeping it simple tonight because I don't have a whole lot of food, and got to go to the grocery store to restock tomorrow. But just making some simple sandwiches tonight. It's really nice being back out on the road. It really is. Wish it was about 20 degrees warmer, but it's really nice to be out here anyway. All right, it's Thursday, February 18th, and I spent last night at Lake Corpus Christi State Park. Really nice, just cold. It's really crazy what's going on in Texas right now. There's tons of power outages, and the weather is still supposed to be crap for the next couple of days. My reservation at the place I'm staying tomorrow night got canceled. It's a state land, and so I'm kind of scrambling a little bit. I'm going to try to go down to Padre Island National Seashore and see if I can withstand the cold. It's supposed to get down to the 20s tonight. I'll go down there and feel it out. If not, I'll just migrate somewhere else. But it's crazy. I just got done at the grocery store. It's completely wiped. They're just kind of letting some people in once a few people clear out, so it doesn't go full on Hunger Games in there. But it's pretty crazy. Texas doesn't get weather like this very often, and these power outages have really got people scrambling. So anyway, on to the next, I guess, for me, and hopefully stay warm. It's Friday, February 19th, around 7 or 7:30 in the morning. I've been up for about an hour or two just watching the sun come up, and I've got a perfect spot. The sun's literally about to come up from behind the clouds, and it's just been a really nice, tranquil, peaceful morning. For this morning, just gonna hang here, have some coffee and read, and then take a long drive on the beach. And that's my whole morning. All right, so I got camp all broken down. It's getting on 11 o'clock. I've been driving for about 20 minutes along the beach. In this stretch of travel, this 3 months, getting to drive on the beach here and on the Outer Banks at North Carolina are two of my favorite experiences that I've had. From here until the rest of my days, I'll probably never pass on an opportunity to drive on the beach. It's just really serene, really quiet, really peaceful, and you just kind of get a chance to hit the beach road, as it were, and collect your thoughts. So definitely enjoying myself out here. All right, it's Saturday, February 20th, about 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm in downtown San Antonio, just outside the Alamo. I've got an appointment to go in and go see it at 9:30, so just kind of waiting on that. Basically rejigger my plans a little bit because stuff closing in Texas with the weather and power outages. So since I was near San Antonio, I decided to stay at a Cracker Barrel outside of town last night, and then book a spot to come here and see it this morning. I've always wanted to do so. And busy day today, gonna see this, and then heading out on a trail, 4x4 trail that should take me into the Texas Hill Country. Should get a little bit of mix of pavement and dirt and gravel, so I'm excited to kind of get off the highways because it's been a lot of highway driving lately. So try to get as much video footage as I can throughout the day.
And then that evening, the deer came through and showed us what birds didn't eat off the ground. So then we went to the store and we were trying to get PVC or
All right, got done this morning seeing the Alamo, which was great, and now just made about an hour, a little more than an hour's drive up to Fredericksburg, Texas, and that's the launch point for what's recommended for a 2-day overland route through the Texas Hill Country. So I'm getting ready to head out now. Just got some gas, and I got a reservation about halfway through, so gonna get started. I'm having way too much fun out here. I haven't really drove the Xterra yet on a lot of like semi-technical kind of trails, and not that this is that challenging at all. There's not much to it, but it just feels fun actually going over some dirt and some mud because all of the snow has melted on the roads anyway, and so it's just like the right mix of mud to make it slick, but not so bad that you actually feel like you're gonna get into too much trouble. So I'm being careful, but I mean the scenery is amazing. The terrain is spectacular. The views are awesome. I'm seeing deer everywhere. I'm even seeing bucks, which I don't think I've ever seen actual bucks out in the wild. If I have seen it, it's been a long time. So I'm having tons of fun out here and a couple of light river crossings. So hopefully I'll be able to make it over those without any trouble at all, and make it to this campsite all right tonight. What a great day that was. I got to see the Alamo in the morning, and then I was on the road for 4 hours driving once I even got to Fredericksburg. So 4 hours on dirt pretty much. So I'm a little fried, but made it here safe and sound. A couple of water crossings, even though they were really shallow. It was kind of good to do that, and the Xterra performed really well. And I'm at an RV park. I just had a shower for the first time in 4 days, and that felt great. And now just trying to make a little dinner and get up in the tent and hopefully get a view of the sunset over the water, and then back at it tomorrow. right, Sunday, February 21st, about 9 o'clock in the morning, just leaving an RV park that I stayed at last night called Dos Rios. It's about halfway between the start and finish of this overland route, which is in total about 100 to 125 miles. So I think this half is supposed to be a little bit more paved road, so it should be much easier today. I'm gonna take it easy today and then have a sleep tonight at somewhere wherever I can find free camping, and should be a pretty easy day. All right, that's it for today. It was an awesome day out there. Made it the whole way through the 125-mile track and then drove about 45 minutes to this little rest stop. It's actually right near LBJ's ranch in the Texas foothills. So I'm gonna stay the night here and then hit that up first thing tomorrow morning. Okay, that's about it at the LBJ Ranch. Getting ready to head back to Austin to stay for the next couple nights, and I fly back out to Hawaii on Wednesday morning. So that brings this leg of the journey to a close. Started out all the way in Rhode Island and drove down to North Carolina, and then from there basically worked my way along the coastal states all the way to Texas. And after I spend a month in Hawaii, I'm gonna turn the cameras back on and fly back into Austin end of March and spend the next several months working my way up the coastal states all the way to the Pacific Northwest. So it was an amazing part of this trip, and I've got a lot of great memories from it. It was a lot of ups, just a few downs, but for the most part it was great. And I'm looking forward to spending some time back in Hawaii, but then getting back on the road in April. So thank you for watching all these videos, and I look to talk to you soon.